dance through the highways, and on we'll go.
Hello everyone and welcome to this video. So today I wanted to talk about a mysterious horse that Star Stable didn't release into their game even though they were supposed to. And I just wanted to talk about some other things regarding the Equestrian Festival. So as always, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you do, make sure to subscribe. It really means a lot, and now let's get into it. So I've noticed a lot of comments of people just asking SSO about a horse that they were supposed to release alongside all of the others that are kind of exclusive to Star Stable's Equestrian Festival. And the horse is the Black Rabicano Arabian. And what Star Stable said is that it seems like there was a mistake because it was supposed to be released. They said the Black Rabicano Arabian was supposed to appear, but apparently it slept in, so it should be back next week. Honestly, there was so many comments about this Arabian. I was really surprised. It does have a really nice coat though, but I'm not going to buy it. I'm not really surprised that this Arabian kind of slipped by and they didn't release it. I guess it happens. So yeah, that was your answer. If you've been wanting to buy this horse, it's going to come next week. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about the Equestrian Festival in general. I do think it looks really nice. Like, it is incredibly well done. There's so many decorations and everything in the areas that the festival is going on. But at the same time, I kind of feel like there's not that much to do. Does that sound a little weird? But I don't know. I just, like, for example, today I literally did all of the activities in 15 minutes and then I was basically done. If we exclude the championships, which you can obviously do every time a championship happens, but like all of the races and the other like dailies, I just did so quickly. I guess it's still kind of nice. I mean, the quest was quite long. I didn't really read it, but it was quite long. I don't know if it's kind of recycled or if it's completely new. I feel like it looks really nice, but again, there's just not that much to do. So I thought that we would just check what we're going to get during each week. So the next week, it seems like the update is called Perfect Dressage. SSO said 2 grand premieres, Dressage and Lipizzaner. The Lipizzaner shines with their refined gaits and moves. Not only can you do the graceful levade, you can now also do the spectacular capriole. Get comfy on your Lipizzaner with the new Iberian saddle suited for dressage and hacking. The new universal saddle pad comes in 2 different styles, one being perfect for your dressage performance. You've wished for it, we've wished for it, and it's finally happening. The very first dressage test arrives at Jorvik Stables for the festival. I really hope that they would just leave the dressage race in, or I guess the dressage test. We've already seen how it looks from CC Creation's spoiler, and to be completely honest, I don't really remember it, but I think it looked very similar to dressage competitions, races, tests, or however they're called from the old Star Stable games, which is nice. And honestly, I'm kind of excited. We don't really have this kind of race in SSO, so I really wonder how it's gonna be like to do it on your own. But at the same time, I feel like there's still not going to be that many things to do, because the next week we're going to get basically one more race, which is gonna take how much, like 1-2 minutes, something like that, and just new horses, which is basically, you know, just something for you to buy. So I feel like, you know, my time of playing is gonna go from 15 minutes to 17. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm still excited, but just I don't know. It's not as exciting as it was with, I guess I kind of liked the Halloween festival, because with the ingredients and the items on the trail ride, you could do that over and over again. And you know, with the Equestrian festival, there's not that much replayability. Like, you can't do things over and over again and still get, you know, items. which I think is not the best thing. I know you can do champs like every hour, or you know how many times they happen, but I feel like that's not really the same. But I feel like that's still different, and you still have to wait like a really long time. I don't know who's gonna, you know, log on or I guess play for so many hours so that they do every champ. But anyway, let's check what's waiting for us on week 3. It seems like the update is titled Your First Show. Guess who's back? If you've shown your true potential these past 2 weeks, the Baroness has a prestigious ribbon to give out to you. But what is happening at the festival grounds at Jorvik Stables? Pigs are loose and someone has left the place in chaos. That can only mean one thing. Sabine is back. If you need a little break from the fierce competition, the Red String Trail Ride is back in Firgrove. So it seems like we're going to have a continuation of the quests that we got during this week. If you did the quest, you either had the chance to let out the pigs or not. I did let them out. They did run freely and they did look very cute. I wonder if that is gonna be a part of the quest, or if it's gonna be like, oh, Sabine actually let them out. And it seems like it is really in your best interest to do all of the activities that you can so that you're actually going to get this quest. I think you have to do 80 in total. I don't know how many races there are. Okay, if we count, there's 7, 8. I think there's 8 daily activities that you can do. If I don't count any championships. So I think you have more than enough time to get the 80 like points that you need with the Baroness to actually get this quest. So make sure to do so. And we also get the Red String Trail Ride back. I think I've actually only done the trail ride once. I think it was last year, but I'm not sure. And I really hope that we're gonna be able to get the spring tokens by doing it, because one thing that I'm kind of annoyed by is the race with Sabine that we have, where she always wins. We don't get spring tokens from that, which is kind of annoying in my opinion, because if you don't do any champs, there's not actually that many spring tokens that you get each day. And I don't know about you, but I do want to buy all of the pets, and I think the cost of the pets is 450 in total if you want to buy all of them, and I need to buy all of them. And there's also some pretty nice clothing and tech, so that's gonna be pretty expensive. The last week, the update is called Turn of Events. The last week of the festival, you've been asked to get a delivery for Sabine. Something tells us she hasn't ordered candy. Let's go all in with extra horse XP at the festival, do all those dailies, and get the rewards before the Equestrian Festival leaves for the year. I'm honestly kind of confused. It seems like there's just gonna be a little quest that we got here. Honestly, not the most exciting thing. And I mean, okay, one good thing about the Equestrian Festival is definitely the horse XP that we're getting from all of the races. All of them have like, how many? 300, 400, 500 horse XP for each race, which is honestly very, very good. Like, that's one thing that I have to say. Thank you very much, SSO. I think I'm probably gonna max a horse or 2 during the festivities, which is nice. But again, I just feel like there's not actually that many things to do, because again, it seems like we're not gonna get any like other things to do. Were the golden horseshoes an activity that we got during the Equestrian Festival, or was it something else? Because I feel like, you know, it wasn't the most fun thing, but it was something to do. I know some people don't like the activities where you have to like go and find stuff, like, you know, where you have to take like the dragon pictures or find the donkeys, but honestly, again, I just feel like it's something to do, and it is kind of time consuming, but at the same time, you know, again, you're just doing something, because here, I mean, there's less than 20 minutes of like stuff that you can do for the Equestrian Festival each day. And I don't know, honestly, I'm not really feeling the Equestrian Festival as much as I would like to. I just feel like there's not that many ways of actually getting the currency, so the spring tokens. Like, yes, there's a lot of dailies, like the races and the like express yourself daily with Ginny and Loretta. But I feel like that's about it. I don't really want to even count the champs alongside that because, again, like, who has the time to do, I don't know, more than one champ? Also, it seems like SSO is very active, or I guess will be very active on their social media during the time of the Equestrian Festival, and they're having this kind of competition, like there's different teams. At first, I thought that it was for the players where you can win star coins or something, but I don't know, it seems like it's just something for fun. Basically, you can join like game masters and ambassadors with different teams, like there's dressage, cross-country, trail ride, and stuff like that. I did think that it was some sort of like giveaway thing at first, but it is not. But one good thing that came out of that, I guess, is that SSO did release a lot of like graphics that you can add into your like pictures and other art of, you know, things that are a part of the Equestrian Festival, like the flags, balloons, flowers, all of that, which is kind of nice. But again, I just hope that next week is going to be a little bit better. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm kind of excited for the Lipizaners next week and dressage, but I feel like that's kind of where it ends. But anyway, let me know what you think about the Equestrian Festival. Are you liking it so far? Do you also get kind of bored after a few minutes when you finish all of the races and dailies? What are you most excited about for the future updates? Let me know all of your thoughts in the comments down below. I hope you enjoyed this video as always, and I'm gonna see you in my next one. Bye!